Today, we're diving into all the exciting leaks and rumors about Samsung's upcoming flagship, the Galaxy S25 Ultra. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Galaxy S24 FE launch events are behind us, and now all eyes are on the next Galaxy S series expected to be unveiled in early 2025. So let's get into everything we know about this premium device. Samsung seems to be taking the Galaxy S25 Ultra's design in a bold, modern direction. Unlike previous models with boxy edges, the S25 Ultra will reportedly have a flatter frame with more rounded corners, as well as completely flat front and back panels. This sleek look aligns it more closely with the rest of the lineup. One interesting detail is the camera rings, which are said to be similar to those on the Galaxy Z Fold 6, featuring fine ridges around each lens for a distinct style. For those who love the S Pen, there's good news. The S Pen holster will stay in the Galaxy S25 Ultra, located on the left side of the device. And in terms of build, Samsung may upgrade the frame to titanium, making it stronger and slimmer than the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Thanks to those slimmer bezels, the Galaxy S25 Ultra could sport a slightly larger display, meaning 6.9 inches, up from 6.8 inches on the S24 Ultra. Rumor has it that Samsung will use its latest M14 OLED panels, which offer improved brightness and efficiency. This panel technology was also used in the Pixel 9 and iPhone 16, so we can expect excellent brightness levels, potentially even more than the S24 Ultra's impressive 2600 nits. Additional specs could include QHD Plus resolution, LTPO backplane, and a smooth 1 to 120 Hz variable refresh rate, making the screen performance feel seamless. The S25 Ultra will likely retain Samsung's anti-reflection coating, reducing glare and enhancing clarity. Now onto performance. The Galaxy S25 Ultra's processor could be a game changer. Samsung might use either its in-house Exynos 2500 chip or the highly anticipated Snapdragon 8 Elite, also called Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. Rumor has it that Samsung could go all in on Snapdragon for all regions, but we'll have to wait and see. Along with that, the Galaxy S25 Ultra could bring a RAM upgrade, offering a base model with 12 GB and a higher-end variant with 16 GB. Storage options may remain familiar, starting at 256 GB and going up to 1 TB. As for the battery, it will likely carry over the 5000 mAh capacity with 45-watt fast charging. Moving to the cameras, Samsung is playing it safe with minor but meaningful upgrades. While the main 200-megapixel camera and 10-megapixel 3x telephoto lens might remain unchanged, the ultra-wide camera could get a boost to 50 megapixel with the 1/2 f/52 sensor. The new ultra-wide should deliver sharper, clearer shots, especially in low light. Additionally, Samsung could introduce a 50-megapixel 5x telephoto shooter, enhancing the zoom capabilities for those distant shots. And for selfies, the 12-megapixel front camera should handle it all from group selfies to sharp solo shots. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is set to run Samsung's latest One UI 7.0 based on Android 15. Samsung has teased a major revamp with One UI 7, focusing on simplicity, impact, and emotional design elements like smoother animations, new icons, and refined background blur. Samsung has also invested heavily in AI capabilities, so we might see improved Galaxy AI tools exclusive to the S25 Ultra, running faster and more efficiently than ever. In terms of updates, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is expected to receive Samsung's generous support with up to 7 years of OS upgrades. Let us know what you're most excited about in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on the Galaxy S25 series. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163 millimeters by 77.6 millimeters. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1-nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to oversharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.